already started? I'm chewing on some Aero chocolate here. Sorry.
It's all right.
Salted caramel flavored. They're so good.
Yeah.
So did you stick around for the dark match last night?
Yeah, I mean, because it was, but I guess, you know what pissed me off the most? I mean, besides all the commercials. So again, we went to SmackDown yesterday. You were working, we were there with my brother. It was horrible because number one, what they said, who's going to appear on the card, a couple weren't there. And I thought they were going to be in the dark matches before that we missed, but they weren't even there. So I thought Trish Stratus, but she wasn't there. She was at a Q&A somewhere like a Second City thing.
She looks so fucking good still.
Yeah,
oh my
she looks
God.
great.
Holy cow.
And then the second was Dominic Mysterio, which is, you know, I don't know if you care about Dominic Mysterio, but I'm saying like the last good or great WrestleMania was that storyline. I think it was WrestleMania 39, where it was Dominic Mysterio versus Rey Mysterio, so father and son, and they had that whole build up. The build up was great. It was like it reminded me of old school wrestling, right? Like the nice promos. The storyline was great. The build up. And a great match too to end it, right? So that was my favorite last WrestleMania. My daughter, she keeps every day she wants to watch that. She wants
really?
but yeah, she wants WrestleMania 39. And so yesterday I was disappointed because just the commercials alone. Do you remember them being like that? And the positioning of them, like they'll announce one person to come out, you know, and then they go black.
Okay.
They go to commercial for 10 minutes, and that person's waiting there. So that mystique and that. Like, I know there's no more kayfabe, but like that the person sits there, then they count them down before commercial comes, you know, they're coming back from commercial, and then they bring the next opponent, the opponent in. And it just destroys that whole feel.
Yeah. I guess since TKO took over that it's been
ridiculous.
This has been it. You know what's funny about the kayfabe shit?
Mm-hmm.
It drives me nuts. Like Netflix has the never ending documentary. I think it's Unreal, it's called.
Yeah, Unreal, behind the scenes. Yeah.
Yeah, and all they do is show what they're doing in preparation for the matches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the cape? But when I work these wrestling cards, I always find, because I get there early enough where they're all huddled around the ring, and every man and woman wrestlers, they're going over their matches. And God forbid I'm doing like setting up my chairs and anybody can see you. Yeah. And they'll start screaming, "Get out of the bowl! Get out of the bowl!" Yeah, they'll push people out of not push physically, but they'll yell you out of the bowl. It actually happened to me when I was working Edge's last. I think that was a SmackDown too, and it was Edge's last WWE appearance.
Yeah,
and I wasn't even doing it on purpose. I was just sitting there chilling out, reading my phone, like checking out my phone while waiting for the customers to come in, because I had already been set up. And I can hear they're screaming. I can hear them scream. It took me a while to realize that they're yelling at me. They're telling me to get back. Really? And I was like, okay, relax, bud. Like, you don't think I know? You guys have 800 documentaries on Netflix about this thing.
Which a lot of wrestlers don't like. Yeah, they don't like it.
Yeah, everybody is literally standing around planning the matches with each other. Everybody's seeing it. Everybody knows. But yet you have a problem with the dummy sitting in the level 6.
Like, what are you gonna do? Like, expose?
What am I gonna do?
Expose them? It's so stupid.
Hey, it's predetermined. We know. Everybody knows.
The thing is, you spend all that money now because everything's so expensive. You wait there. You're going through you're waiting for all these commercials. There's not a lot on the card if you think about it.
No.
And then everything is Sunday. They're pushing Sunday night, not Saturday night. Now I didn't even know Sunday night's main event. So they're I'm going to fight you on Sunday night's main event. And then everyone's booing, like, what?
The crowd,
you're not fighting tonight? Yeah. Like, it happens so many times. Like, Orton telling Cody, you know, Rhodes, like, yeah, Sunday. We can do this right here, right now. No, Sunday.
Must be Sunday.
Yeah, it must be Sunday. And so there's nothing. The rest of the Kevin Owens and CM Punk match was great. It was a good match. Right. Mm-hmm. And Kevin Owens being from Canada, and so it just made a good match. The rest, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Like, who can, like, I care less. But then the dark match at the end, with which is again, it was almost like they were practicing. Isn't that kayfabe? Because it felt like they're practicing and they're going to repeat that match, that tag team match on Sunday. So isn't that isn't that the same shit? Because they're not going on air. Like, doesn't make sense. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know what they're trying to protect anymore. I mean, the secret's out. Everybody knows it. everybody's known it forever.
Bring Vince back. Vince is or bring a Vince mascot. You know, we need a. Does wrestling have a mascot?
Bring Vince
Think
mascot.
of Vince mascot out. Vince protected the business. I mean, he maybe you can say he was the first to expose it too, but he made it better. I don't know if he would have went the same route with commercials because I don't know.
If I think they wouldn't have had a choice. How do you turn down the TKO money? Right?
Yeah, that's true.
If it wasn't, I mean, if it wasn't for them, what would the WWE
fail?
Be the same? Would they be making money? I'm not saying would they fold. They would fold, but
go to smaller venues.
Yeah. I mean, you still have a fan base. I mean, trust me.
Yeah, it's obvious.
I've searched some weirdos yesterday. Yeah.
Oh man, you see the video I sent you of the guys around me? I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
And never going. I think that's the last. I don't care. They can go on his own if he comes. My brother, if he wants to go to wrestling, he can go on his own because years ago never come to another event. But yesterday that was it. Too old for this.
Yeah, there's a lot of teeth missing. All over
grown
the place.
men like with the belts and like it just felt weird, like out of place. I felt out of place.
There was a couple. The guy had a lucha libre mask on. He had one of those masks on, and his girlfriend was with him, and she was stunning. And I'm thinking to myself, holy shit! Like, what you're like, are you serious?
Yeah, like that was. I saw a lot of that too. It's like a pregnant woman was sitting in front of us. I don't know what the hell. I go, what are you doing here? Like she wasn't like she must have been 6 months pregnant, but she looked great. Like she looked like Gal Gadot, even though I don't like her.
Oh,
but the Gal Gadot and the guy was her boyfriend was just a weirdo.
Yeah,
jumping up and down and doing the Obafemi walk, and and she's just sitting there and taking in those fumes too. Like I was thinking, like, what are you doing here? It's not a place. I don't think she wanted to be there, but maybe for her boyfriend.
He's either got money, a giant rod of a penis,
maybe, or is this arranged,
or she's very loyal and give her credit.
But yeah, it was just a bunch of weirdos.
I had one guy from India last night telling me how amazing it was to be there. And it was a nice story. He goes, we used to grow up watching this, we used to grow up watching this in India and blah, blah, blah. So this is so cool. And I'm in the middle of telling him, I don't watch it as not even close to what I used to. I used to be a lot more into it, but good for you. Enjoy the show. I hope you enjoy it. But
yeah, I mean,
so I guess there's always that. There's always that.
Yeah,
you got to give.
I'm just saying the way it's presented, like when we watch it and you see, not only even like when you watch it up close now, I'm like, these are the wrestlers like that I'm watching, I'm paying for. Because before they didn't even look human, like say a Hogan or an Andre or a Stone Cold. The entrances,
even an Orndorff.
To see that like a real life superhero, right? That's not like imagine seeing Kevin Nash and in person, it's different now. Everyone's like just normal looking. So
I think we're older. I think in the eyes of
maybe
people younger than us, they're looked at the same. Yeah, I think that's it.
But. Well, Obafemi he's a monster, right? So.
Oh God, yeah.
So
I'm sure he would be interesting to look at in person. When I'm
interesting to study it. It's just to look at it first. Hey,
what is this? This is like, oh, shit. Is this a human being or what's happening here?
You look fantastic.
You're a giant, gangly-looking fella.
Well, yeah. I mean,
so you mentioned the word mascot, and I get the sense you want to talk about mascots because, well, you told me you want to talk about mascots.
Yeah, no, I found it, and not that I want to know the history and everything, but maybe we should give do you know anything about mascots and why they were introduced?
Well, interestingly enough, I did some research, and the word comes from the French term mascot, derived from mascot, which is witch or sorceress, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. And it became really popular in the 1880s after an opera in France called La Mascotte. Kicked off. It was a big hit. And so I guess the ideas of mascots were born from there. Brands were using it first. The Quaker Oats, man. Do you want to know when the Quaker Oats guy started?
No. When When was that?
1877.
No, what the fuck? So is this
I'm
mascot
serious.
not like a physical mascot, like just the logo, like as a logo? You mean, like as a symbol?
I think there
of the
was.
brand,
I think there was. Yeah, yeah. It was like the logo mascot, but I
like Aunt
believe they had.
Jemima, Uncle
They
Ben.
might have had. Hey! Don't use those ones. Those are
Yeah, yeah.
canceled.
Sorry, I forget.
No Aunt Jemima, no Uncle Ben. Those are
Even though
racist.
they're, anyways, yeah,
Yeah.
that's another episode. Anyways.
The Michelin Man,
Michelin Man.
1894.
They had tires back then.
The Michelin Man. Yes, yes.
Or is it wooden tires? Was it?
I don't know if they were. Yeah, I don't know if they were round yet, but yeah, they did.
Holy shit, that's
But
interesting.
but the first sports mascot was Handsome Dan, and he was an actual English bulldog, and it was introduced by Yale University in 1892.
Holy shit.
So they had an actual live bulldog as a mascot.
So mascot means what? Good luck or good fortune?
Right.
What it means? Okay, so
Right. It's like a lucky charm. Hence the witch and sorcerer's thing to,
yeah,
I guess, keep the evil
away. Yeah.
away, whatever it is. So there's your brief history. Now, obviously, this is on the heels
Mhm.
of the Toronto Tempo of the WNBA.
Yeah.
Soon not to be W. Introducing their mascot.
TWNBA. Yeah.
And do you know any more information on their mascots? Because all I know is that
I know it's a turtle and a rabbit.
hare.
So yeah. So slow
The
and
tortoise, the tortoise and the hare.
The tortoise and the hare. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
So meaning like tempo, right? Slow tempo and fast tempo, which is which makes sense, and it's nice, it's cute, right? But
Go ahead.
I mean, I don't know if anyone's seen them and how they look.
Okay, so obviously the controversy is that they have pronouns, and they appeal.
Surprise.
They look a certain way, right? They have
A certain
an
look.
LGBTQ plus.
Look.
They have an LGBTQ plus element to them, and so obviously that's going to set people off. Here's what I'm going to do. You can't get mad at everything.
I'm not mad.
Yeah. We got to understand that they're appealing to an audience that buys their product, and so they have to do that, right?
Yeah.
It's not for us.
No.
You know, the Toronto Tempo, based on the shift I worked a few weeks ago, have a heavy amount of that fan base, right? The LGBTQ, you could tell. There's no missing it. So
here's my problem.
I get it.
Here's
I
my
choose
problem.
not to be. I choose not to be mad about it.
I'm not
okay,
angry.
let me finish. I choose not to be upset about it because I actually think it's a good idea. The tortoise and the hare thing,
Great idea.
Connecting with the tempo, it's a fabulous idea. So tell me what you think.
But why does it have to be sexualized? That's what it's. We're watching basketball here. I'm taking my kids to watch basketball. That's the last thing. That's the last message I want. You know.
Okay, how do you look at it being sexualized?
But like you said, it's for a certain audience. It shouldn't be for but for everybody. Why am I sending it? It's like me starting a team and having a giant, a dildo and a vagina parading around as my mascot. Why? It's nothing that, I get it, but why does it have to be, again, a sexual thing?
I agree. Why do we celebrate?
Why
are we celebrating
basketball?
Who you sleep with? Several concept. Yeah.
Again, do whatever you want. I don't care. We don't care. Do what you want.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Again, these are mascots. All the best to the team. Hopefully they succeed. But yeah, no need for the other stuff.
Yeah, the pronouns, this and that. I mean, obviously, we think there's no need for it, but there's a large fan base within that team that's gonna love it. They're gonna celebrate it. They're gonna cheer it, especially now. And this, with how hot it is with Sophie Cunningham and the audacity of her not wanting men playing in the WNBA.
How dare she?
How dare she? So the other question I had is, didn't you come up with this? Like, you had basically a year and a half, 2 years from the time you were announced as an organization. Why are you just coming out with the mascot now?
Right now, like they planned it, like a plan. Yeah.
Right now. I think you're almost at the end of the WNBA season.
Exactly.
I'm not sure.
They waited for this controversy now that's happening, just to here you go, another bombshell.
I was more curious about that. Was it on purpose?
Never thought of that. That's a good point you make. Right?
Is it okay? Now it's time to unleash the pronoun mascots. homophobic world. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I don't know. Since we're talking about mascots, who
I was
who
gonna
do
say
you like? Yeah, like
of all time.
I mean, not of all time, but mascots that pop out to me. Like for me, obviously biased. I mean,
Raptors. Yeah,
The Raptor is
overall the
by
Raptor. If you look in all the like what he can do, like the look of him, his
the
yeah, the
physicality.
physicality,
Like,
yeah, his how acrobatic he is. But because yes, when I went to the baseball game and the Jays game, and to see they had all the mascots out making
yeah,
special appearances, like Domer the Turtle, and then they had the female, the Diamond, then they had BJ Birdie, then Ace Jr. is the late, I guess the most recent one. They're boring. No,
yeah,
they were doing these stupid poses, like from Michael Jackson's Thriller album, that
right.
lying down pose. That's all they were doing the whole time. They're on camera. So I'm like, what? They don't do anything. They don't flip. They don't. I didn't feel
No,
engaged with it, like to get the crowd. I know it's a bigger, it's a different thing than being being in a stadium versus an arena and all that. But I think for me, yeah, Raptor number one of all time.
the amazing thing about the Raptor for me is because
You've been
I
there.
can tell you it's the same person, and it's been the same person since day
That
one.
makes a huge difference too. Yeah, you're
So
right.
this person is older now, right? And I know exactly what he looks like. I've
Yeah,
met him before. I know exactly what he looks like. And he's an older guy, like he's our age.
really, you can still do
And
that stuff.
the fact that he can perform the way
Yeah,
he does still is beyond amazing. And he does a lot of creative things. He dances with the dance pack. It's just,
it's incredible.
yeah, he's got such a range. And I guess, like I said, I'm biased. The fact that I know it's been the same guy the whole time,
Yeah,
and
it's incredible.
it's incredible. Like I look at him, I'm like, how do you still do it? I'm thinking to myself, like, it's unreal.
So
It's
outside of
unreal. So
sport, who is your favorite? Like me, I love the McDonald's guy, Grimace, Mayor McCheese, the Hamburglar, Ronald
yeah,
McDonald. These are
yeah,
other.
those guys are good. I haven't really thought of
Me neither.
like a
I just thought of it
mascot
now.
outside of sport.
Yeah.
I think one of the coolest mascot moments I'll never forget is after the Expos lost their franchise
Oh
after they
yeah.
moved to Washington. The Montreal Canadiens adopted Whoopi.
Oh yeah.
Whoopi, the
Yeah. No, we'll be over.
no,
No.
Whoopi
Whoopie. Yeah.
as their mascot, which was a cool moment I
Yeah.
felt because Whoopi was a great one. The Philly Fanatic was amazing. The Philadelphia Flyers brought out a new one a few years ago. What was the
Mm.
name? What's his name again?
Oh.
He's just a creepy looking googly. He looks like Angel Reese. He's got Angel Reese's eyes, just googly and all over the place. Forget what the name was. Jeez. Yeah.
And even the Leafs, like the bear.
Carlton?
Yeah, he's kind of boring.
Very.
You could sell. I
Yeah.
guess you can sell stuff, but
Now
toys,
I know that
puppies.
there's been at least two different of those inside, and there's
Inside there, yeah, you see,
yeah.
kayfabe is no more. No, there's no kayfabe with you around. We just exposed everyone.
Well, I'd like to think that people know that there are human beings
Inside.
behind those masks. Yes.
But for me, I thought it was all this time that until you mentioned it, I thought it was a woman.
The Raptor?
The Raptor, yeah. For some
Oh,
reason,
well, he could identify as one. So
it's
let's make sure we're keeping the pronouns straight.
will do.
That's the show.
That's a show, everybody.